Parables are succinct, allegorical stories that convey deeper moral or spiritual lessons, often using everyday scenarios recognizable to their audience. They have been utilized for centuries across various cultures and religious traditions. Historically, parables have played a critical role in illustrating complex teachings in an accessible manner, allowing profound truths to resonate with ordinary people. From a cultural perspective, parables reflect the values and social norms of the time and place in which they are told, offering listeners both wisdom and a reflection of their societal landscape. The significance of understanding parables from a historical and cultural perspective is fundamental to decoding their true meanings. Without this context, the timeless lessons embedded in these stories might be lost or misinterpreted. By recognizing the historical context, one can discern the original intent of the parable and appreciate its relevance both then and now. The cultural backdrop offers insight into why certain symbols or scenarios were chosen, shedding light on the implicit messages entwined within the narrative. Consider the parable of the Good Samaritan from the Christian Bible. Historically, Samaritans were viewed unfavorably by the Jews, giving the story a potent cultural significance. Its lesson of compassion transcending societal boundaries remains pertinent. Similarly, Aesop's fables, such as the Tortoise and the Hare, provide not just entertainment, but moral teachings on humility and perseverance, concepts as relevant today as they were in ancient Greece. Scholars and theologians often laud parables for their intrinsic value in delivering moral guidance in a format that stimulates thought and personal interpretation. Parables invite listeners to find personal meaning in broader truths, fostering a deeper engagement with the lessons they teach. However, potential challenges arise from the ambiguous nature of parables. Their interpretations can vary widely, leading to differing opinions on their true meaning. This can lead to controversies, especially when parables are used in doctrinal teachings, where divergent interpretations might clash. In relation to the broader topic of parables decoded, understanding their historical and cultural context enriches one's ability to decode their messages accurately. This perspective influences how parables are interpreted and applied in contemporary discussions, bridging gaps between ancient wisdom and modern moral dilemmas. By appreciating the cultural and historical nuances of these stories, one gains a clearer understanding of their lessons, ensuring the perpetuation and evolution of their universal messages across generations. Understanding the structure and purpose of parables is essential for decoding their meanings and grasping their significance within religious, moral, and cultural contexts. A parable is a simple, succinct story that uses metaphorical language to convey a deeper truth or lesson. These stories are often used to illustrate moral or spiritual lessons, making them a powerful teaching tool across various cultures and religions, especially in Christian and Jewish traditions. The significance of understanding the structure and purpose of parables in the context of parables decoded, what do they really mean, cannot be overstated. By breaking down the narrative structure, identifying key symbols, and examining the cultural and historical context, one can unlock the rich, layered meanings embedded within these tales. This understanding is crucial to appreciating their timeless wisdom and how they continue to resonate in modern life. Consider, for instance, the parable of the Good Samaritan. On the surface, it's a story about a traveler aiding an injured man. However, its deeper purpose is to challenge social and religious prejudices by illustrating the concept of neighborly love and compassion, transcending ethnic and cultural boundaries. In another example, the parable of the prodigal son speaks about forgiveness and redemption, featuring a father who welcomes back his wayward son with open arms, highlighting themes of unconditional love and grace. Experts like theologians and literary scholars often emphasize the allegorical nature of parables, pointing out how they invite listeners to reflect on their personal behaviors and attitudes. However, one of the challenges in understanding parables lies in their interpretation. Different cultures and religions might interpret the same parable differently, leading to varying insights or even contentious viewpoints. Moreover, some critiques suggest that parables are overly simplistic or rely too heavily on symbolic representation, which can obscure rather than clarify their meanings. This exploration of the structure and purpose of parables influences our broader understanding of their role in communities worldwide. It impacts how we interpret other religious and moral teachings and underscores the power of storytelling in conveying complex ideas. In capturing the essence of parables, one gains not only a greater appreciation for these narratives, but also a deeper connection to the timeless wisdom they impart. By decoding their meanings, we uncover truths that transcend time and culture, influencing contemporary ethical and spiritual thought. Symbolism and themes lie at the heart of parables, serving as the fundamental elements that unlock their deeper meanings. A parable, often featuring simple stories, employs symbolism and thematic elements to convey profound moral or spiritual lessons. Understanding these core elements is crucial because they bridge the gap between the narrative and its underlying message, allowing the audience to derive deeper insights. Symbolism operates as a powerful tool in parables by representing abstract ideas through tangible characters, objects, or actions, while themes provide a coherent structure and context that facilitate a comprehensive understanding of the message. The significance of decoding symbolism and themes in parables cannot be overstated. It is through this deconstruction that the stories transcend mere tales, transforming into vehicles of wisdom and reflection. These elements permit individuals to find personal relevance and insights, fostering growth and reflection. For example, in the parable of the Good Samaritan, the symbolism of the Samaritan's nationality underscores themes of compassion and prejudice. Here, the Samaritan, representing those despised by the society of the time, becomes a symbol of unexpected kindness and humanity. In another instance, the parable of the sower uses seeds as symbols of the Word of God, with the different types of soil representing the varied receptions of people's hearts. This parable explores themes of receptivity and spiritual growth, emphasizing how different environments and states of mind impact the flourishing of faith. Experts often laud the universality and versatility of parables, praising their ability to evoke critical thinking and moral contemplation. However, challenges arise as interpretations of symbolism and themes can vary widely, influenced by cultural, historical, and personal perspectives. This introduces controversies where different groups might disagree on the intended message or application of a parable. Some argue that the allegorical nature of parables might hinder clear interpretation, thus creating potential misinterpretations or overanalysis. Others maintain that such ambiguity is a strength, inviting personal engagement and diverse interpretations. Ultimately, dissecting the symbolism and themes within parables not only reveals their intended messages, but also enhances our understanding of the broader topic. By exploring these core elements, we engage more deeply with the narrative itself, influence other interpretative aspects, such as historical context and authorial intent, and foster a richer appreciation of the timeless lessons parables offer. Analyzing famous parables, those short allegorical stories designed to illustrate moral or spiritual lessons, offers fascinating insights into their deeper meanings and enduring significance. Parables have been employed across cultures and religions, serving as potent tools for conveying complex truths in a simple, relatable format. By dissecting these narratives, we gain a clearer understanding of the underlying messages they aim to impart. The significance of analyzing parables lies in their universal application and timeless wisdom. As microcosms of human experience, parables often address fundamental themes such as compassion, humility, justice, and the nature of humanity. This can lead to profound personal and societal reflection. For instance, the parable of the Good Samaritan teaches the value of empathy beyond societal prejudices, urging us to recognize the humanity in others, regardless of their background. Similarly, the parable of the prodigal son underscores forgiveness and redemption, highlighting the transformative power of love and acceptance. In examining these parables, one can draw parallels with modern scenarios such as social justice movements or restorative justice practices. The Good Samaritan's lesson is reflected in efforts toward inclusivity and understanding in contemporary multicultural societies. Meanwhile, principles from the prodigal son find application in rehabilitation and the reintegration of formerly incarcerated individuals. These examples illustrate how timeless teachings can inform and shape present-day decisions and policies. However, the interpretation of parables is not without controversy or challenge. Critics argue that parables can be vague or open-ended, leading to diverse and sometimes conflicting interpretations. What one culture or faith tradition might view as a tale of moral instruction, another might see through a socio-political lens or dismiss as outdated. Skeptics may also argue that parables oversimplify complex ethical dilemmas, potentially leading to reductionist thinking. Despite these challenges, the analysis of parables remains integral to decoding their meanings. This exploration connects deeply with the broader topic of understanding storytelling as a means of imparting wisdom. It enriches our grasp of narrative's power to influence beliefs, behaviors, and norms across generations. By engaging with these ancient stories, we not only preserve cultural heritage, but also reinforce the enduring relevance of moral and ethical instruction in modern society. Thus, analyzing parables is a crucial endeavor that bridges the gap between ancient teachings and contemporary life, highlighting the enduring nature of the lessons they convey.